Session is now called to order.
Honorable Gabriel H. Bodado Jr., City Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer present. Roll call on the members. Honorable Elmer S. Baldimoro present. Honorable Jesse R. Aljos present. Honorable Lilje Rosales absent. Honorable Vito C. Borja II absent. Honorable Hilda Gail R. Bunal Gomez absent. Honorable Melvin Ramon Gibinafe present. Honorable Wilfredo Jude A. Jokno present. Honorable Francisco E. Mendoza present. Honorable Alan Reyes C. Macraig absent. Honorable David Casper Nathan A. Serio present. Honorable Maria Corazon M. Peñaflor present. Honorable Jefferson Romeo B. Felix absent. Mr. Chair, there is a quorum.
The chair declares the presence of a quorum.
Honorable Jefferson Felix.
I wish to acknowledge the presence of Councilor Jefferson Felix.
Prayer.
Give us the facility of language that we may be understood.
And finally, our Lord.
And finally, our Lord.
Make us worthy public servants of this city.
Make us worthy public servants of the
We
city.
live beloved and highly honored.
We beloved and highly honored.
Naga City, the heart of people.
Naga City, the heart of people.
Amen. And the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Amen.
Pambansang awit.
Hangga awit. Bayang mangilip, persilanganan, alam ng puso, sa ipo'y buhay.
Lupang hirang, duyang ka ng maghiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong mukha, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kisnak ng watawat mo'y tagumpay.
Nanatiling, ang ituwing at araw niyang kailan, may matidilim.
Lupa ng
Araw ng maluhating pagsinda, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya ng may mga hapit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Symbols of the rarest nature, a tree, a river, and a shrine. Sing your songs, we hear your voices in church, in streets, and marketplace. In campus, the river noise, God shapes our lives and heals our days. Rise, the people of the city.
Okay, we wish to acknowledge the presence of Councilor Oying Rosales, and Councilor Dr. Butch Borja. Good morning. Any privileged speech
Privileged time.
from the members of the regular council? Councilor Elmer Baldemoro.
The Honorable Vice Mayor and Presiding Officer, Gabriel Bordado Jr., my esteemed colleagues, fellow employees in the city government, friends in media, our esteemed guests, those watching via live stream, mga kapwa ko nagpapadangat sa mga kaakian, mga minamahal kong kababayan, isang makabatang umaga po sa ating lahat. This November, we commemorate the 33rd National Children's Month. In this celebration, we once again call to reaffirm our unwavering commitment to protect and uphold the rights of every child. This year's theme, Usaek, Sisaem, Wakasan, Kaligtasan at Karapatan ng Bata Ipaglaban, urges us to take a united stand against online sexual abuse and exploitation of children, and child sexual abuse or exploitation of materials or sisaem. These forms of abuse are grave violation of children's rights. They thrive in silence, in ignorance, and in the unchecked use of digital spaces. And as technology continues to shape our world, we as local leaders must ensure that it becomes a tool for learning and empowerment, not a weapon of harm or exploitation. It is in this spirit that I rise today to present the proposed ordinance establishing the Integrated Technology Enhanced Development or ITED program under the supervision of the city's Early Childhood Care and Development Office. The ITED program aims to strengthen the early learning experience of our children through the active involvement and empowerment of their parents and guardians. By engaging the parents and utilizing guided learning applications and multimedia resources, we seek to enhance children's cognitive, linguistic, and creative development. Parents and guardians will also participate in parental guidance sessions and community orientations, ensuring that they are equipped to guide their children at home, including in their possible exposure to digital devices and content. Moreover, the ITED program will incorporate child protection measures aligned with the national laws, such as Republic Act No. 11930 or the Anti-Usaek and Anti-Sisaim Law, and Republic Act No. 7610 or the Special Protection of Children Against Abuse, Exploitation, and Discrimination Act. Under the ITED program, our ECCD teachers will be provided with the necessary training, materials, and digital teaching strategies to create interactive, inclusive, and secure learning environments. These measures will ensure that all digital materials used in the programs are safe, regulated, and appropriate, and that educators, learners, and all stakeholders are aware of the risks and responsibilities that come with the use of technology. Through this initiative, we envision an ECCD system that is responsive to the times, a system that blends traditional care and teaching with modern digital tools without compromising safety, values, or child welfare. My honorable friends in this august chamber, this proposed ordinance is a concrete step towards realizing the message of this year's National Children's Month. It recognizes that children's safety must extend into the digital realm, and that education remains one of the strongest forms of protection we can give to our children. I humbly ask the chairman of the Committee on Rules that this proposed ordinance be included in today's agenda and appeal to my colleagues to support this initiative. Let us stand together in declaring that in our city, every child's right to learn comes hand in hand with their right to be safe, and let us show that progress and protection can go together, that we can raise a generation of smart, compassionate, and tech-savvy children who are aware of their rights and confident in using their voices. In this month dedicated to our nation's children, may we reminded that every ordinance we craft, every policy we pass, and every decision we make must always lead to one goal, the best interest of the child. Let us end OSAEC and CISAEM by empowering our children and involving their parents through education and awareness. Our fight for our children's safety and rights must not only begin and end this month, but must continue every single day. Let our action always reflect our commitment to the future of our children, the very heart and hope of our city and of our nation. Mabuhay ang kabataang Pilipino, mabuhay ang kaakiang Nagenyo, maugmang bulan kang kaakian.
Thank you, Councilor Elmer Baldemoro. Any other privileged speech? Okay, Mr. Secretary.
Reading and approval of the order of business.
Councilor Rosales.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. May I move to dispense with the reading of the order of business and move for the inclusion of the following items under special business and order, Mr. Chairman, as item number 3. The letter from the City Mayor requesting for the passage of a resolution authorizing her to enter into, negotiate, and sign the deed of donation with the Bicol Isarog Transport System in relation to the donation of 1 unit of bus.
Just a moment. We wish to acknowledge the presence of Councilor Gail Abonal Gomez. Proceed, Councilor Rosales.
Under unfinished business, Mr. Chairman, the committee report of the Committee on Agriculture as item number 11. Item number 12, the proposed ordinance enacting parental responsibility, providing guidance for children's well-being, penalty for prohibited acts, and establishing comprehensive programs on positive parenting, child protection, and community education for third and final reading, Mr. Chairman. As item number 13, the submission of the Honorable Punong Barangay Domingo L. Ramos in response to the complaint pending with the Committee on Blue Ribbon. And as item number 14, also a verified answer from the Punong Barangay Domingo L. Ramos, also related to another case he is facing with the Committee on Blue Ribbon. Under new business, Mr. Chairman, as item number 10, the subject matter of the privileged speech of the Honorable Elmer S. Baldemoro, a proposed ordinance institutionalizing the Infant-Toddler Early Development Program in all educare centers in Naga City in alignment with the standards set by the National ECCD Council and in accordance with the Republic Act number 12199 and appropriating funds therefore. As item number 11 of new business, Mr. Chairman, is the annual budget of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Balatas for calendar year 2026. Also under new business is, or are, barangay ordinances submitted by Barangay Government of Sabang entitled An Ordinance Institutionalizing the Parilinigan as in Pagarayunan sa Zona Contest of the Sangguniang Barangay of Sabang and the Barangay ID Ordinance of Sabang. for review of the Sangguniang. And under other matters, Mr. Chairman, is a letter from the Provincial Director of the Department of Trade and Industry relative to the complaint filed by Ms. Nerissa Panaraag of LGU-Naga. With the proposed inclusions, Mr. Chairman, I move for the approval of the order of business.
Reaction, Councilor Albios?
Before the approval, Mr. Chair, may I move that the report of the Committee on Land Use be included under unfinished business.
Report of the Committee on Land Use. Kindly include under
Unfinished business.
unfinished business, okay?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
So there was this motion coming from the chairman of the Committee on Rules. Any second? Councilor Baldimoro.
Before the approval, Mr. Chair, may we know from the Secretariat if the CDC already submitted the resolution approving the annual investment program?
Not yet submitted. Your
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so any second to the motion of the chairman of the Committee on Rules?
Before the approval,
Yes, Councilor Serio.
may I request also the chairman of the Committee on Rules to include under unfinished business the report of the Blue Ribbon Committee.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. As item number 14. New
Item number
unfinished business.
Unfinished.
item number 4.
14, Mr. Chairman.
14.
Tama? 14. Of unfinished business, Mr. Chairman.
Item number
14.
16. 16.
16 of
Unfinished business.
unfinished business, okay? Any other comment? So any second to the motion of the chairman of the Committee on Rules? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Mr. Secretary.
Order of business, reading and approval of the minutes of the previous sessions.
Mr. Chairman,
Councilor Sales.
may I move to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the 6th, the 8th, and the 9th regular sessions of the Sangguniang Panlungsod and move for their approval.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Special business or order, the letter dated October 27, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for a resolution authorizing her to enter into, negotiate, and sign a memorandum of agreement with Green Nature Solutions for the implementation of the Cartoons for Communities program of Tetra Pak Philippines.
Any reaction or comment? Councilor Balimoro.
Could we refer this matter, Mr. Chair, to the Committee on Environment?
Okay, kindly make the motion.
May I move, Mr. Chair, to refer this matter to the Committee on Environment?
Any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The letter dated October 27, 2025 of Mr. Delfin Villa Aguilar, Head of Secretariat, SEF and LSB, noted by Honorable City Mayor requesting for a resolution authorizing the Honorable City Mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Bicol University pertaining to the implementation of the medical scholarship program of the City Government of Naga.
Can we have the reaction of the chairman of the Committee on Education, Councilor Nathan Serio?
As we all know, Mr. Chair, we have this scholarship program, medical scholarship program. I think this was authored by the former
Councilor Lito Rosario. And we have been helping students pursue medical courses. So this is in line, Mr. Chairman, with that program established years ago. So I move that we grant the request of the mayor to enter into, to authorize the mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Bicol University pertaining to the implementation of medical scholarship program of the City Government of Naga. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. Next item.
The letter dated October 28, 2025 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for authority to enter into, negotiate, and sign the deed of donation with the Bicol Isarog Transport System in relation to the donation of 1 unit bus.
Councilor Baldemoro.
The Bicol Isarog Transport System Incorporated donate to us 1 unit of bus. So may I move, Mr. Chair?
Is that a brand new bus?
No, Mr. Chair.
But it's a bus.
Yes. And usable bus, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
So may I move, Mr. Chair, on joint and collective motion for passage of a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to enter into, negotiate, to enter into and sign the deed of donation with Bicol Isarog Transport System Incorporated in relation to the donation of 1 unit of bus.
Joint collective.
Joint and collective.
Mr. Chair, may I again move for a passage of a resolution thanking the Bicol Isarog Transport System Incorporated for the donation of 1 unit of bus.
That's another resolution?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Joint and collective again?
Unfinished business, the letter dated October 29, 2025 of the City Treasurer containing her comments on the proposed ordinance deputizing barangay treasurers as collectors of Lazada fees for vendors operating without mayor's permit.
Who is the author of this ordinance?
Councilor Mendoza.
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That matter is pending with the Committee on Ways and Means. May I request that the same be referred to the said committee?
Okay, so we will be referring this matter to the Committee on Ways and Means.
The report of the Committee on Environment and Energy.
Committee on Environment and Energy. The report will be rendered by Councilor Jokno.
Good morning, Mr. Presiding Officer. Sir,
Good morning.
I request acknowledgement on the report of Committee on Environment conducted last October 27.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
For item number 1,
Was there a quorum?
there was a quorum, Mr. Chair. Sorry.
Thank you.
Item number 1, revised proposed ordinance authored by Honorable Jesse R. Albius and Senior Citizen Councilor Simeon Adan Jr., regulating the proper handling and disposal of used oil and grease trap of all establishments in the City of Naga and providing penalties for the violation thereof. Item 1A, email from Disruptive WTE Technologies informing that their biopower integrated WTE technology will help and address Naga City's current concern in regulating the proper handling and disposal of used oil and grease trap in all establishments in Naga City. May I proceed to the disposition?
Yes, please.
Considering the absence of the proponent on the motion of Honorable Elmer S. Baldemoro, duly seconded by Honorable De La Cruz, the committee resolved to defer consideration of the revised proposed ordinance.
Deferred.
Deferred.
Deferred. Yeah. Item number 2, proposed ordinance authored by Honorable David Casper Nathan A. Serio, an ordinance promoting rainwater collection systems in the city of Naga, providing incentives to compliant homeowners, business establishments, and institutions, mandating a phased implementation thereof, appropriating funds for information and advocacy campaigns, and for the of other purpose. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Considering the absence of the proponent, on motion of Honorable Elmer S. Baldimoro, duly seconded by Honorable Ruscia and Honorable De La Cruz, the committee resolved to defer consideration of the proposed ordinance.
So moved. Deferred.
Item number 3, revised proposed ordinance authored by Honorable Jesse R. Albius and Senior Citizen Councilor Semyon Jesus Biadan Jr., requiring submission of a comprehensive environment management plan for building permit applications in the city of Naga and providing penalties thereof. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Considering the absence of the proponent, on motion of Honorable Elmer S. Baldimoro, duly seconded by Honorable De La Cruz and Honorable Ruscia, the committee resolved to defer consideration of the revised proposed ordinance. So move, Mr. Chair.
So deferment.
Puro mga deferred.
Item number 4, letter dated August 4, 2025 of Edgardo F. Rivera, President and CEO, Disruptive Waste to Energy Technologies, OPC, seeking reconsideration for the extension of the validity of the joint venture agreement between the city government of Naga and his company for the implementation of the Naga Waste to Energy Combined and Heat Power System Facility. May I proceed to the disposition?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable Elmer S. Baldimoro, duly seconded by Honorable Rosales, the committee resolved to defer consideration of the request of the Disruptive Waste to Energy Technologies, OPC, and to await further information from Mr. Edgardo F. Rivera regarding their readiness to proceed. So move, Mr. Chair. Item number 5, position paper from Metro Naga Chamber of Commerce and Industry, formally endorsing the Naga City Net Zero Carbon Policy Ordinance and urging the City Mayor and the Sangguniang Panlungsod to adopt and implement this legislation. May I proceed to the disposition?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable Elmer S. Baldimoro, duly seconded by Honorable Rosales, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to invite the Metro Naga Chamber of Commerce and Industry to the next committee hearing of the Committee on Environment and Energy for the presentation of their proposal. Resolved further to direct the Sangguniang Panlungsod Secretariat to furnish copies of the proposed ordinance to the City Environment and Natural Resources Office, CENRO, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, DENR, and the City Legal Office for their comments and recommendations to be presented during the scheduled committee hearing of the Committee on Environment. So move, Mr. Chair.
So you have 2 resolutions, 2 motions.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So the first motion,
Is to invite the Metro Naga Chamber of Commerce to the next committee hearing, Mr. Chair.
any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved. And the next motion is
To direct the Sangguniang Panlungsod Secretariat to furnish copies of the proposed ordinance to the CENRO and the DENR and the City Legal Office for their comments and recommendations, Mr. Chair.
any second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends my report, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Councilor Jude Jokno.
The report of the Committee on Ways and Means.
The Committee on Ways and Means, headed by the Honorable Frank Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I request acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on Ways and Means.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee held its hearing last October 23, and there was a quorum. May I proceed with the items, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
First item, proposed ordinance authored by this representation, rationalizing the lease rental of the occupants of the Panganiban Beautification and Upgrading Project at the Philippine National Railways property along Panganiban Drive. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
After a very lengthy deliberation,
Just a moment, Councilor Mendoza. We wish to acknowledge the presence of the Mayor of Naga City, Mayor Lenny Robredo. Please proceed.
after a very lengthy deliberation by the tenants and subleases along of the buildings along Panganiban Drive, this was the disposition. On motion of Honorable Albius, seconded by this representation, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to request the building owners and the leases to submit their position papers to the Sangguniang Panlungsod Secretariat relative to the proposed ordinance on or before November 6, 2025. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Second item is on the request of the General Services Office, wherein they would like the boom truck to be rented out. There was a proposed ordinance authored by this representation imposing rental fees for the commercial use of the city government's boom trucks by private entities, providing guidelines for the implementation thereof. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Honorable Albius, seconded by this representation, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to defer the matter pending the submission of the detailed proposal by the General Services Office together with the basis for arriving at the cost and computation due on Monday, October 27. So moved, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends my report, Mr.
Thank you very much, Councilor Mendoza. We will be suspending the rules to facilitate the turnover of the 2024 CBMS data. Suspended. You.
Ipwing na kita.
Will, yaw na itong PSA. Okay? Tama pa dyan. Ha? Tama yung ligdi.
Try ko po. Itong sarap kaya. Kaya mga pwede naka-request ako mga sarap. Pwede mong pala. Gusto mo na ito. Pero kaya additional. Sa... Ito man na. May separate na invitation. Sakit ko kaya ng class.
Please take your seats. The rules are now in force.
The report of the Committee on Culture and the Arts.
Committee on Culture and the Arts, headed by the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio. Committee report. No, Culture and the Arts.
May I request acknowledgement of report?
Your report is duly acknowledged. Did you have a quorum?
There was no quorum, Mr. Chair.
So
I
there was no
request
quorum.
that the
We will
plenary
constitute ourselves into
be-
the Committee of the Whole.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, thank you. First item taken up, proposed ordinance authored by City Youth Vice Mayor Jamin Pebe Sawaybay, sponsored by Honorable Alan Reyes Macaraig in this representation, creating the Arts, Culture and Heritage Office, renaming the Naga City Culture Arts Council to Naga City Arts, Culture and Heritage Council, and defining its functions. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of Mr. Gonzales, jointly seconded by the committee members of the
Disposition.
the first motion is to defer further discussion of the matter.
So deferred.
Second disposition to direct the Secretary to furnish the City Mayor's Office, City Legal Office, City Human Resource Management Office, City Events Protocol and Public Information Office, Investment and Tourism Promotion Office, and City Planning Development Office with the copy of the proposed ordinance. Also, the Department of Internal and Local Government, the ILG, the draft proposed ordinance, including the draft memorandum of agreement on supplemental guidelines on making the local culture and arts council, for their comments. So move.
Any second? Any objection? There being done, the motion is approved.
That ends my report, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Councilor Nathan Serio.
The report of the joint hearing of the Committees on Laws and Ordinances and Committee on Land Use.
Committee on Laws and Ordinances and the Committee on Land Use, joint meeting, joint hearing.
May I request acknowledgement of this report, Mr. Chairman?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
There was a quorum. The first item is the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Francisco Mendoza and Honorable Jesse R. Albios, prohibiting spot reclassification of lands within the territorial jurisdiction of Naga City, reinforcing the primacy of the Comprehensive Land Use Plan and the City Zoning Ordinance, providing for clear mechanisms for zoning amendments, and prescribing penalties for violations thereof. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Mendoza, duly seconded by the members of the committee, the committee resolved to recommend to the plenary the proposed ordinance entitled An Ordinance Prohibiting Spot Reclassification of Lands Within the Territorial Jurisdiction of Naga, reinforcing the primacy of the Comprehensive Land Use Plan and the City Zoning Ordinance, and to recommend it for approval for second reading. May I request that the Honorable Mendoza be recognized, Mr. Chairman?
Councilor Mendoza, and kindly flash the ordinance here.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Committee Chair. May I move for the passage of an ordinance prohibiting spot reclassification of lands within the territorial jurisdiction of Naga City, reinforcing the primacy of the comprehensive land use plan and the city zoning ordinance.
Before the approval, any reaction from the members of the council? Councilor Baldimoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I think this is still pending with the Committee on Land Use.
Committee on Land Use?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So this was referred to the Committee on what particular committee?
Mr. Chair, I confirm the observation of Councilor Elmer. I recall that Councilor Nathan Sirio proposed that the same be submitted to real property brokers, to realtors for their comments and
So in effect, this is also referred to the Committee on Land Use.
I think it was referred to a joint committee, land use and laws and ordinances.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, just to add to the just to clarify, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Councilor
Last committee hearing,
Rosales.
it was a joint hearing, and I understand there was an earlier referral to the Committee on Land Use where there were also dispositions. But the second submission of the Honorable Frank Mendoza was referred to the joint committee instead of the Committee on Land Use alone. And during the last joint committee hearing, the disposition was to recommend to the plenary the approval. But if there are still pending matters to be settled with the Committee on Land Use, then I will yield to the committee, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Yes, Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio.
Take note that under the, insofar as the Committee on Laws and Ordinances is concerned, this proposed legislation is equal with them. But we wait for the Committee on Land Use first before we finally decide.
Who is the chairman of the Committee on Land Use? Councilor Jesse Albios.
Chair, during the last committee hearing, the disposition was to provide realty groups a copy of the proposed ordinance for their comments, and also the Department of Social Housing and Urban Development for their comments also on the said proposed ordinance.
And no response has yet been received by the Sangguniang?
This will be part of the committee report, Mr. Chair.
The committee report of the Committee on Land Use.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Chair, with that I withdraw my motion.
Okay.
Insofar as this committee is concerned, we will be handing off the concern to the Committee on Land Use. So for the next item, Mr. Chairman, the proposed ordinance authored by the Honorable Jesse Albios and City Youth Councilor Chloe Gail Paco and Senior Citizen Simeon Jesus Adan Jr. requiring operators, owners, and proprietors of restaurants, fast food restaurants, canteens, food courts, carinderias, bars, and other similar establishments operating within Naga City to put up a potable drinking water system accessible to customers and serve the same without cost, and providing penalties therefore. And for the disposition, Mr. Chairman, may I proceed?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to direct the Secretariat to furnish the City Health Office and the Metro Naga Water District with copies of the proposed ordinance and await their comments to be submitted within 10 days from receipt thereof. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The third item is a letter dated October 7 of Punong Barangay Angelo R. Benjola of Barangay Igualdad, transmitting barangay ordinances numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for review. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chairman?
Yes, please.
On the first Barangay Ordinance number 2025-2, an ordinance establishing curfew hours for minors within the territorial jurisdiction of Barangay Igualdad and providing penalties for violations thereof. The committee resolved to return the Barangay Ordinance to the Barangay for further revision, incorporating some comments made during the committee hearing. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
On the second Barangay Ordinance number 2025-3, an ordinance providing regulation for stray dogs in Barangay Igualdad and imposing penalties thereof. On motion of the Honorable Abunal Gomez, jointly seconded by the committee members, the committee resolved to pass a resolution approving or declaring valid Barangay Ordinance number 2025-3 of Barangay Igualdad, Naga City. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
On the third item, Mr. Chairman, Barangay Ordinance number 2025-4, an ordinance mandating the sustained cleanliness and proper maintenance of all canals, drainage systems within Barangay Igualdad, Naga City. The committee resolved to return the subject Barangay Ordinance for further revision to incorporate the inputs made by the committee members during the hearing on the matter. So move, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
On the fourth Barangay Ordinance number 2025-5, an ordinance regulating the use of or operation of videoke, karaoke machine, and other similar amplified audio equipment in Barangay Igualdad, Naga City to prevent noise pollution. The committee resolved to return the Barangay Ordinance for further revision to incorporate the inputs made during the committee hearing. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
The last Barangay Ordinance 2025-6, an ordinance institutionalizing the HAPAG program or Halina't Magtanim ng Prutas at Gulay program as permanent barangay initiative in Barangay Igualdad, Naga City to promote urban gardening, food security, and community nutrition. On motion of the Honorable Abunal Gomez, jointly seconded by the committee members, the committee resolved to pass a resolution declaring valid Barangay Ordinance number 2025-6 of Barangay Igualdad, Naga City. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends my report.
Thank you very much, Councilor Oying Rosales. Next item,
The
please.
letter dated October 29, 2025 of the City Planning and Development Office on the request of Engineer Angel Formalejo for temporary use permit for their proposed shooting range in Sitio Almeda, Barangay Pacol, and the recommendation thereto.
Reaction from the chairman of the Committee on Land Use, Councilor Albios.
This will be part of the committee report of the Committee on Land Use.
Okay, so this will form part of the report of the Committee on Land Use. Next item,
The
please.
letter dated October 27, 2025 of Engineer Romeo de Loiras, District Engineer, Camarines Sur 3, Camarines Sur 2, 3rd District Engineering Office, submitting their comments and recommendations on the proposed ordinance deputizing barangay treasurers to collect Lazada fees from vendors operating without mayor's permit.
A reaction from Councilor Mendoza.
That matter is pending with the Committee on Ways and Means, so may I request that the same be referred to the said committee, Mr. Chair.
Okay, this will be referred to the Committee on Ways and Means.
The letter dated October 28, 2025 of Police Colonel Gilbert Farinas, City Director, Naga City Police Office, submitting their comments and recommendation on the proposed ordinance of Honorable Hildy Rosales on plaza fee enforcement and revenue sharing.
Shall we also refer this to the Committee on Ways and Means? Councilor Mendoza?
We had no pending matter on that item, Mr. Chair.
Plaza fee enforcement?
Not in our committee, Mr. Chair.
How about Councilor Omar Buenafe? Do you have any idea about this plaza fee enforcement and revenue sharing?
Anong committee yan? Ako yan sa kuya.
I believe, Mr. Chair, it is ending with committee.
The Committee on Ways and Means?
May nag-submit kay Mr. Chair na proposal for
Again, Councilor Mendoza.
At any rate, Mr. Chair, if that matter refers to revenue generation, the Committee on Ways and Means is willing to accept referral. at
Yes,
the time.
because that was the reason why I immediately referred this matter to you as Chairman of the Committee on Ways and Means.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Next item, please.
The report of the joint hearing of the Committees on Disaster Risk and Resiliency, Peace and Order, and Public Safety.
Who will be rendering the report? The co-chair, Councilor Omar Buenafe.
Mr. Chair, I request acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on Disaster Risk and Resiliency jointly with the Committee on Peace and Order and Public Safety.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The joint committees conducted its committee hearing on October 29, 2025, and per the attendance, I believe there is a quorum, Mr. Chair.
There was a quorum. Thank you.
For the items discussed, item number 1, the letter dated October 14, 2025 from the Naga City Police Office submitting their inputs, comments, and recommendations on the proposed ordinance establishing the Naga City Safety and Resiliency CCTV program. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
Considering that the comments and recommendations of the Naga City Police Office were already incorporated in the proposed ordinance and the other provisions were already covered in the Internet Ordinance, on motion of Honorable Melvin Ramon Buenafe, seconded by Honorable Francisco Mendoza, Honorable Senior Citizen Ruth Zapanta, Honorable Senior Citizen Corazon Milano, Honorable Senior Citizen Gloria Chavez, and Honorable Senior Citizen Teresa Camata, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod for the second reading of the proposed ordinance establishing the Naga City Safety and Resiliency Internet Protocol Cameras Program with citywide monitoring covering crime-prone, traffic congestion-prone, flood-prone, and fire-prone areas, as well as critical infrastructures and public congregation spaces, providing funds therefore and for other purposes with minor modification as suggested during the hearing. And I so move, Mr. Chair.
So this will be for second reading. Reactions from the members of the council?
So I move for the approval on second reading, and may I
So
first
if there
present-
are no reactions from the members of the council, the Honorable Omar Buenafe is moving for the approval on second reading of the ordinance, the proposed ordinance. Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
So, Mr. Chair, if this august body will allow, I will present the proposed ordinance to the plenary.
But what will you
No,
present?
Approved.
It was already approved.
Okay, Mr. Chair. Thank you very much, and thank you to our colleagues for readily approving the proposed ordinance, which was already lengthily discussed in the committee hearing.
Your
then.
colleagues are very charitable.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That
And
ends
kind.
my report.
Next item, please. Yes, comment from Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, may I just be clarified that the approval is on second reading only?
Yes.
So if the proponent would like to move now for...
Yes, I was asking you
approval on the third.
if a while ago I was asking you, the council, if you have comments, if you have reactions. Nobody raised his hand. And so I directed the proponent, Councilor Omar Buenafe, to move for the approval of the proposed ordinance on second reading. So please pay attention, okay? So that we won't be in a complicated situation.
Thank you.
Are you now okay, Councilor Omar Buenafe?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. During the next session, this representation will be moving for the approval
On third and final reading. Thank you.
Thank you,
Next
Mr.
item,
Chair.
please.
The proposed ordinance of Honorable Jesse R. Albios and Senior Citizen Councilor Adan, recognizing, organizing, accrediting, and integrating the informal waste sector into the city's solid waste management system, defining the rights and responsibilities, establishing support mechanisms, creating a multi-stakeholder technical working group, and providing funds therefore.
Councilor Albios.
Mr. Chair, this is pending with the Committee on Laws.
Still pending with the Committee on Laws. Next item,
The
please.
report of the Committee on Agriculture.
The Committee on Agriculture report, Councilor Mendoza, please stop making some extra sessions there. Are you ready to report on the Committee on Agriculture hearing?
Please pay attention, everyone.
Please proceed with your report.
May I request acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on
Your report is duly acknowledged.
There was a quorum,
Thank you. There was a quorum.
and considering that the items were under consideration or authored by the undersigned, the chair relinquished his post, and Councilor Nathan Sirio assumed the chairmanship. First item, proposed ordinance authored by this representation institutionalizing the Patas Presyo para sa Paraumang Nagaño program to uplift the lives of small farmers and promote food security. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The proponent, this representation, moved, duly seconded by Honorable Jude Jokno, to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to defer the matter for further modification of the proposed ordinance. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Second item, proposed ordinance by this representation establishing the Naga City Farmers Choice Program providing a facility for the acquisition of farm inputs, and prescribing mechanism for its sustainable implementation. May I proceed with the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the proponent, duly seconded by Honorable Jokno, the committee resolved to defer the matter for further study, and with the commitment to the agricultural sector that this legislation will not just focus on the award, but with the primary goal for all the farmers to earn more income. So move, Mr. Chair.
So deferred.
That ends my report.
Thank you, Councilor Frank Mendoza. Next item,
The
please.
proposed ordinance is sponsored by City Councilors Gomez, Baldemoro, and Felix, and co-sponsored by City Youth Councilor Morata, Rances, and Constantino, enacting parental responsibility, providing guidance for children's well-being, penalty for prohibited acts, and establishing comprehensive program on positive parenting, child protection, and community education.
Councilor Gail Abunal Gomez, please.
Mr. Chair, report on the public hearing conducted for this proposed ordinance will be made. So I will be moving for its approval as I present the
So you
committee
will
report.
be rendering a report today?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Next item, please.
The submission from Punong Barangay Domingo L. Ramos et al. On administrative case pending before the Committee on Blue Ribbon.
This will be referred to the Blue Ribbon Committee.
And another submission from Punong Barangay Ramos of Panikwason, compliance with the directive of the Sangguniang.
Again, this will be referred to the Blue Ribbon Committee. Domingo Ramos is now becoming a very controversial official. Next item,
The
please.
report of the Committee on Land Use.
Committee on Land Use, headed by the Honorable Jesse Albios.
Mr. Chair, may I request acknowledgement of the report of the Committee on Land Use?
Your report is duly acknowledged.
The committee hearing was held on October 30, 2025, and there was a quorum.
Thank you.
So first item is letter dated March 18, 2025, by the City Planning and Development Office submitting their evaluation of the document submitted by Engineer Angel T. Pormalejo pertaining to his proposed application for a temporary use permit for their proposed shooting range to be located at Sitio Almeda, Barangay Pacul, Naga City, and the recommendation for approval of the same. Relative to this is a letter dated October 13, 2025 of Engineer Angel Pormalejo addressed to the City Mayor, copy furnished the SP Committee on Land Use, submitting updated endorsement and security survey report of the Naga City Police Office relative to their application for temporary use permit of the proposed shooting range. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio, seconded by Honorable Baldemoro, Senior Citizen Honorable Adan, Camata, De La Cruz, Milano, Vergara, and Engineer De Los Reyes, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod for the passage of a resolution granting Engineer Angel T. Pormalejo of ADC Alliances of Shooters and Officers temporary use permit for the proposed shooting range located at Sitio Almeda, Barangay Pacul, Naga City. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? Yes, Councilor Mendoza?
Jointly with Councilor Nathan, we visited that gun shooting range, and it was agreed that the owners would put additional safety harang ilalagduman sa tahaw kang shooting range, because if we look at the distance from the shooting range to the nearest houses, aabuton pa sa katong prohibition. Kumbaga kung may mapasala kantutok ang badil, baka si bala makaabot duman. So there was an agreement by the owners that they would install those additional safety measures. Ang proposal is that instead na ilangkaw itong nakapurok shooting range, halangkawan na kaya, dumanda lang sa tahaw maglaag ning another harang. Tanganin kung sakaling may mapasalang putok, masasangga pa kadto. And I have no objection to that, Mr. Chair, but I would like to request that that condition, the additional harang in the middle of the shooting range, be installed prior to their full operation, considering the distance of houses near that establishment.
Reaction of Councilor Jesse Albios.
Yes, Mr. Chair, with the manifestation of the Honorable Mendoza, can we direct the SP Secretariat to inform the City Planning and Development Office of that particular safety harang to be installed
Safety bar or something?
prior to the release of the resolution of granting the temporary use permit.
So in other words, we won't approve until that particular security bar will be installed.
The approval, Mr. Chair, would be conditional to the installation. They
Also,
cannot
that will be
operate-
included in the resolution.
Yes.
Pending compliance with that security bar or Mr. Chair.
Okay? So that will be included in the resolution now.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, any second? I think the motion has been made. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Item number 2 is letter dated September 30, 2025 of Engineer Maria Amoroso, Regional Director, Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development, referring to the approval of alteration of plan requested by LYRR Development Corporation for its project Deca Astraya Residences, Chera, located at Barangay Balatas, Naga City. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The body just take note of the action of the Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development on the application for the alteration of plan of LYRR Development Corporation for its project Deca Astraya Residences, Chera, located at Barangay Balatas, Naga City. So move, Mr. Chair.
So, any second? Second. Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 3 is letter dated October 20, 2025 of Engineer Maria Amoroso, Regional Director, Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development, requesting for the submission of the revised comprehensive land use plan and zoning ordinance with planning period 2021-2030. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The body requested the City Planning and Development Office to furnish the members of the Sangguniang Panlungsod the update status of the Naga City's draft comprehensive land use plan and zoning ordinance. So move, Mr. Chair.
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 4 is a proposed ordinance authored by Honorable Francisco Mendoza, co-authored by this representation, prohibiting spot reclassification of lands within the territorial jurisdiction of Naga City, reinforcing the primacy of the comprehensive land use plan and the city zoning ordinance. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable Nathan Serio, seconded by Honorable Baldemoro, Senior Citizen Councilors Adan, Camata, De La Cruz, Milano, Ms. Vergara, and Engineer De Los Reyes, the committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod to consult all groups involved in realty such as PAREB, REBAP, Metro Naga Chamber, and others in the next committee hearing. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Furthermore, the SP Secretariat is hereby directed to furnish the Department of Human Settlement and Urban Development the issued copy of the proposed ordinance for their comment and recommendation. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Item number 5, letter dated October 21, 2025 of Engineer Mario Christopher Gumba, Engineer 1, CPDO, submitting their technical evaluation of the application of Mr. Andrino Agnas for the zoning of a parcel of land located in Barangay Calawag, Naga City, and recommending for its approval. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
On motion of the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio, seconded by Honorable Baldemoro, Senior Citizen Councilors Adan, Camata, De La Cruz, Milano, Ms. Amparo Vergara, and Engineer Herlin de los Reyes. The committee resolved to recommend to the Sangguniang Panlungsod for the scheduling of a public hearing on November 13, 2025 at 1 p.m. at the SP Session Hall, DCT. The SP Secretariat is hereby directed to cause the invitation to all the adjacent property owner, the Barangay Council of Calawag, and all concerned for their information. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any yes reaction?
Manifestation, Mr. Chair. Again, that is a spot reclassification. And under the existing zoning ordinance, there is no provision wherein the Sangguniang can reclassify a small parcel of land. There is a process indicated there. Now, kung may sarong may sadirining daga na gustong gamiton sa iyang daga, not in conformity with the zone sa areang ito, may remedy siya. Number 1, pwede siya mag-apply for exception. Number 2, pwede siya mag-apply for variances. And those actions does not even require Sangguniang action. That is written in our zoning ordinance. There is no provision in the zoning ordinance wherein the Sangguniang can reclassify a specific parcel of land. But the owner can apply for variances or exception with the zoning administrator. So I object, Mr. Chair, to that disposition.
Councilor Jesse Albios, reaction.
Yes. Considering, Mr. Chair, that during the committee hearing there was a quorum and the disposition of the committee is for to hold a public hearing on November 13, 2025 relative to the application of Mr. Andrino Agnas. If there is an objection on the part of the Honorable Mendoza, I think the prudent is to...
Yeah, please take note of what Councilor Mendoza said.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
I believe, Mr. Chair, we need to revisit the zoning ordinance para itong ginigibuta would be in accordance with its provisions. Nowhere in that ordinance is the Sangguniang allowed to spot reclassify. But again, the owner can apply with the zoning administrator for exception, for variances, in case he intends to use the lot not in conformity with the zone.
Again, Councilor Mendoza reiterated what he said a while ago. Reaction, Councilor Baldemoro.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, I was present during the committee hearing and also the Honorable Mendoza. On the committee hearing, if I remember right, dahil man nag-oppose si Councilor Mendoza, he just manifested itong sinabing niya. So, on the rules, Mr. Chair, during the committee hearing, kung they ka nag-object, they ka pwede mag-object during the plenary. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Reaction from Councilor Mendoza.
If I recall it right, I abstained from the votation. I did not participate in approving the same. And I expressed my reservation through a manifestation.
So you abstained during the voting at the committee level. So how do we resolve this?
Mr. Chair, the Honorable Mendoza made an abstention during the committee hearing, so there is no objection. So the decision of the committee will prevail. And ngunyan, kung may other member mag-oppose, so we will divide the House, but not Councilor Mendoza.
Yes, Councilor Sergio.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. If Councilor Mendoza is right, we need to seek explanation from City Planning Office. Trabaho na pala hindi, papasa pa sa to. Under the ordinance plan, they have the power na action na ini. Ano tayo endorse pa digdi sa to for appropriate action?
Yeah, precisely. Councilor Mendoza was giving us several reasons why we could not entertain this particular proposal, but why do we have to proceed? Yes, Councilor Serio.
Sabi yun, haloy nang napapasala pa lang sa opisina. Ngunyan lang na reparo. Ginikipon na ni katukas kay check sa record. Sangguniang. Spot reclassification. Kaya, magpaliwanag ang planning office kung taano tayo ang ordinansa dahil sinusunod. Papasa pa sa to ang trabaho. Na-lesson ko taan ang trabaho tadigdi.
Okay. Thank you, Councilor Nathan Serio. Again, Councilor Mendoza.
If I may read, Mr. Chair, the provision of the zoning ordinance.
Please.
Section 4, exceptions and variances, procedures for granting the same. The procedure for the granting of an exception and or variance is as follows. Pag sinabing exception o kaya variance, ang gamit kayan, suhay duman sa intended use kan sa wrong zone. A written application for an exception or variance is filed with the city zoning administrator, indicating the section of this ordinance under which the same is sought and stating the grounds therefore, etc., etc. The information shall be supplemented by a vicinity map. Ini po si mga requirements. Sunod, upon filing of the application, a visible project sign indicating the name and nature of the proposed project shall be posted at the project site. Ini po indication na bago magpun ang sarong project, bago mag-construct, dapat mag-apply mo na. The city zoning administrator shall make preliminary studies on the application. A written affidavit of non-objection of the project by the owners of adjacent property shall be filed by the applicant with the city zoning administrator. And if there are objections, the administrator shall then transmit the same to the City Zoning Board of Adjustment and Appeals, which shall fix the time and place for the hearing. A written notice of the public hearing shall be served on the applicant and the owners of the properties adjacent to the property which is the subject of the application, at least 15 days prior to the scheduled public hearing. At the public hearing, any party may appear in person or by an agent or attorney. At the hearing, all interested parties shall be afforded opportunities to be heard and based on the evidence and testimonies presented, the City Zoning Board of Adjustment and Appeals shall decide on whether or not to grant the variance. The City Zoning Board of Adjustment and Appeals shall render a decision.
In effect, the rules are there. What
Yes.
year was that approved?
This is the 2000 zoning ordinance, which is still in effect, Mr. Chair.
2000 zoning ordinance. Okay.
17.
So, there are the rules.
Yes, Mr. Chair, given the statements and the provisions of the ordinance cited by the Honorable Mendoza, can we direct the SP Secretariat to request explanation of the City Planning and Development Office regarding this matter? Whereas on the matter of the application of Mr.
So, you are withdrawing your previous motion?
No, Mr. Chair, considering that, as stated by the Honorable Baldemoro, the recommendation of the committee during the committee hearing is to direct the Secretariat for the holding of us
Public hearing
on November 13, 2025 and I think there is no objection on the part
Okay,
of
so
the
during the
members.
public hearing, you can discuss these matters.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay? Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
I think we can get first the stand of the City Planning and Development Office, the zoning administrator on this matter, para baka paasahon ta lang, tapos later on, di pa lang pwede.
Okay, Councilor Jesse Albios.
Mr. Chair, kung procedural po kaya, araw kang pig-mention ni Honorable Baldemoro, sa recommendation kang committee is to hold a public hearing and the Honorable Mendoza nag-abstain siya duman and kumahi man po nag-object sa members kang Sangguniang Panlungsod right now.
So you can invite the City Planning and Development Office to attend the public hearing.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And then you can again reiterate what you said. So that was approved way back in the year 2000. We were still in the Sangguniang.
Mr. Chair,
2000. Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
may I ask when is the public hearing?
November 13.
November 13, 2025.
Maybe during the next session, may time pa man, we can invite the city planning officer and let him explain kung ano talaga si tamang procedure, and maybe also the city legal office.
O kindly make the motion, Councilor Mendoza.
I move that we invite the zoning administrator and the city planning development officer as well as the city legal officer to give us, to enlighten us on the provisions of the zoning ordinance of the city and whether those the acts that we have done are in conformity with the said ordinance.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
So item number 6 is letter dated October 24, 2025 from the City Assessor's Office providing information or verification records of a property owned by Celedonia Mariano, which is the subject of property in Barangay Resolution number 2025-045 of Barangay Del Rosario. May I proceed to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The body just take note of the letter of the City Assessor, Mr. Albert Villaferte III, and inform po ng Barangay Jose Peñas of the same. So move.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends the report, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor Jesse Albios. Next item,
The
please.
report of the Committee on Blue Ribbon and Administrative Cases.
Blue Ribbon Committee headed by the Honorable David Casper Nathan Serio.
Mr. Chairman, may I request acknowledgement of this report.
Your report is duly acknowledged.
This is a report of the committee hearing held on October 29. There was a quorum, and it was during this hearing that the respondents of the cases pending with the Committee on Blue Ribbon they were given time to explain their side. During the first hearing, ang pinataramta lang sa mga complainants, tig 10 minutos, pigtaan man silang parehong oras, 10 minutos kada saro. And two cases were tackled during this hearing. The first one is about complaint against Barangay Kagawad Joey Capistrano of Malatas. May I go directly to the disposition, Mr. Chair?
Yes, please.
The committee resolved to direct the Sangguniang Panlungsod Secretariat to invite Ms. Vargas, Amabel Vargas, Head of City Social Welfare and Development Office, and Mr. Reblando of the Office of Senior Citizens Affairs to the next committee hearing on the matter to provide clarification and guidance regarding senior citizen synchronized election guidelines. So move.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Another matter taken up was the complaint against Punong Barangay Francis Mendoza of Concepcion Grande, Pequeña. For the disposition, Mr. Chair,
Yes, please.
the committee resolved to, number one, defer for the consideration of the matter.
Defer.
Defer. Second, to request both parties to submit their respective position papers to the committee within 30 days from the date of the committee hearing. The deadline is October 29, 2025. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Last resolution is to direct the committee secretary to furnish both parties, the complainant and the respondents, copy of the resolution number 2010-2008, a resolution adopting the rules on summary procedure on administrative cases before the Sangguniang Panlungsod for the reference in preparing the respective position papers. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
That ends my report.
Thank you, Councilor David Casper Nathan Serio.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
before I move for a recess, may I request that the matter concerning the letter of the PNP on the plaza fee enforcement and revenue sharing, this was sponsored by Honorable Rosales, but the author was City Youth Councilor John Sebastian Flores, and it was referred to the Committee on Laws and Ordinances. May I request that that matter be transferred to the Committee on Ways and Means. So move, Mr.
Motion?
Chair. So move, Mr. Chair.
Any second?
I move for a
Comment?
recess.
Okay.
Recess.
Session resumed.
New business, the letter dated October 3, 2025 of Mr. Jimmy Riblando, Oscar Head, requesting realignment of the amount of 1.8 million from
excuse me.
MOOE. Yes,
Councilor Abunal Gomez.
Yes, Mr. Chair, with the indulgence of the Committee Chair on Rules, there's a request from the Office of the City Mayor pertaining to this matter. This has been referred to the Committee on Women, Mr. Chair, and there's a request that we pull it out from the committee and discuss in today's session. This is the letter from the City Mayor's office requesting for an authority to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Coalition for Bicol Development Incorporated, Mr. Chair.
Councilor Rosales. Okay, so that will be included under special business or order. Mr. Secretary.
yeah, the concern of the Honorable Gomez, Your Honors.
Yes, Mr. Chair, there's a request from the City Mayor's office that we give her authority to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the Coalition for Bicol Development for the implementation of a project titled Tanggol Kababaihan. So the goal, Mr. Chair, is to improve peace, stability, and well-being of conflict-vulnerable communities in the Philippines. So may I move for the passage of a resolution authorizing our City Mayor to enter into such memorandum of understanding, Mr.
Any
Chair.
second?
Second.
Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Thank you.
Next item.
New business, the letter dated October 3, 2025 by Mr. Jaime Reblando, Oscar Head, requesting realignment of the amount of 1.8 million from MOE
Committee
to
on
Capital
Appropriations.
Outlay. The proposed ordinance of Honorable Elmer S. Baldimoro authorizing the grant of incentives to exemplary students of solo parents in accordance with Ordinance Number 27.
Committee on Social Development. Councilor Balimoro.
Request for appropriation, Mr. Chair. So may I move to refer this to the Committee on Appropriation.
Okay, so we will refer this to the Committee on Appropriations.
The letter dated October 27, 2025 of Alan Ray submitting draft proposed ordinance bridging refill program for continuity of general maintenance and
Laws and
passing
ordinances.
purposes. The letter dated October 27, 2025 of Francis Chica, Prime Minister, Naga City Science High School debate team, requesting financial assistance for their team.
Committee on Appropriations.
The letter dated October 27, 2025 from the City Planning and Development Office submitting the technical evaluation and documents submitted by Edward Rojas.
Committee on Land Use.
The letter dated October 27, 2025 from Mr. Willie Prillas of the City Planning endorsing the zoning inspection report of the Joint Inspection Team on October 27.
Committee on Health.
The letter dated October 27 of the Honorable City Mayor requesting for amendment to truck ban ordinance, particularly on
Transport
truck ban window
Committee.
hours. The proposed resolution of Honorable David Gaspar Nathan Isario requesting the national government to provide tax incentives to the city government and other local government units in the Philippines that are actively engaged in mass
Committee on Housing
socialized housing.
and Settlements.
The endorsement dated October 30, 2025 from Acting City Budget Officer forwarding the 2026 annual budget of Sangguniang Kabataan of San Francisco.
Committee on Appropriations.
The subject matter of the privilege speech of the Honorable Elmer S. Baldimoro with the proposed ordinance.
Councilor Balimoro.
Refer this to the Committee on Education and Appropriation.
Joint Committee on Education and Committee on Appropriations.
The annual budget of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Balatas for
Committee on Appropriations.
Also, the submission from Barangay Sabang submitting certain barangay ordinances for review.
Committee on Appropriations.
Other matters? Laws and ordinances. Laws and ordinances po, sir. Barangay ordinances.
laws and ordinances.
Other matters, the email dated October 28, 2025 of Ariel Inciso pertaining to the complaint against the under construction building along J. Hernandez
Noted.
Avenue. The letter dated October 23 of Feroisa Francisca Concordia, Director for Capacity Building and Knowledge Management Service, Public-Private Partnership Center of the Philippines, inviting the city government to participate in the upcoming capacity
Noted.
building activity. The undated letter of Honorable Maria Corazon and Peñaflor requesting to be excused from the regular session on November 4 in relation to her attendance to the Liga ng mga Barangay Year-End Celebration in Metro Manila.
Noted.
The report on influenza investigation verification conducted by the City Epidemiology and Surveillance Unit of the City Health Office.
Noted.
The letter dated October 21, 2025, signed by Ms. Susan Ilagan, Midwife 2, and Romeline de la Cruz, Midwife 1, Concepcion Pequeña, pertaining to certain concerns involving
Noted.
them and Barangay Kagawad. The letter dated October 30, 2025, from the Department of Trade and Industry with respect to the complaint filed by Ms. Nerissa Panaraag of Barangay Calawag.
Duly noted.
Nominal voting.
Yes, Councilor Mendoza.
Before the nominal voting, may I inquire from the Secretariat what was flashed on the screen, a proposed ordinance repealing mandatory appropriations?
Kindly flash on the screen.
Okay. When does it already treated, Mr. Chair?
Okay, thank you.
Nominal.
Councilor Rosales.
Mr. Chairman, may I move to transfer all resolutions and ordinances to nominal voting and approve the same?
Any second? Any objection? There being none, the motion is approved.
Motion to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Adjourned.
Very good.